Hello. Thank you for joining me today. We are going to practice a small calming breathing technique that can be done anywhere. Ideally setting aside 1 or 2 minutes for this if you're new to doing breathing or pranayama practices. Or if you've been doing them for a while, you can look at it expanding your practice to be maybe 5 or 10 minutes. It's important to keep in mind if this is a new practice, the goal is to feel better. Sometimes changing our breathing intentionally can feel a little uncomfortable. It's better to do it for less amount of time and more often to integrate it into your routine than overstressing the body. The benefits of doing some breathing exercises are that they help to engage our parasympathetic nervous system, our nervous system of rest and digest, helps to combat the stress response, our autonomic nervous system, which for some of us might be in a fight or flight mode right now, pumping out a lot of stress hormones. So this helps to reduce the need for those stress hormones to go out, starts to put out hormones of relaxation, starts to bring the blood flow back into the center of the body, helping with the digestive function, helping to support some sleep, and helping to reduce muscle and tension through spasms or just general tension and pain that we can get through muscle ache. So lots of great reasons to come back to breathing practices. Today we will start by doing a 3-part yogic breath. We will focus on breathing into 3 different areas: the belly, the lower lungs, and the upper lungs. So these 3 areas are sort of different areas. We can divide the anatomy of the breath. When we look at a baby breathing, we see them with those nice big belly breaths. Belly breaths mean you are using the proper muscles of breathing, so you're engaging the diaphragm properly, which acts like a pump, to help the rib cage expand and open, taking in oxygen, and contract and squish back down, taking out all the carbon dioxide. When we see things working properly, we have this big muscle doing the work. When we see improper use of breathing, breathing mostly through the chest and the upper respiratory tract here, we see the muscles of the neck coming in. We see them trying to haul the rib cage up. We see a lot of extra muscle tone, headaches, just general discomfort in the neck, sometimes migraines. So not so fun symptoms from overuse there. And that's like a stress breath, right? If you ever see someone who's been doing sports, they've been working really hard, or they're just in a generally tough time, people who have anxiety attacks, you'll see that they breathe from their shoulders quite a bit. So this exercise is going to help us bring the breath back down. We'll use our hands as anchors for touch to give you something to focus on breathing into. Do as many repetitions as feels good. You can start with as little as 3 and taking a breath and repeating more frequently, or you can do a bit of a longer practice as you see fit. To start, really, you can be anywhere, seated or standing, but for comfort, let's just take a comfortable seat, letting the spine come nice and tall. Maybe even just take a few breaths together. If you have some space, nice big inhale, spread your arms, reaching up, looking up. Exhale, just bring the hands down through center, keeping the chin high, squeeze the shoulders on the back. Tuck the chin all the way in, inhale, reach up, look up, hands come high. Exhale, squeeze those shoulders on the back as you drop the chin, bringing the hands down through center. Doing one more, go with your own breath. Inhale, reach high, look high. Exhale, squeeze down, bring the hands through center, drop the chin. Very good. Hands coming down to your lap. We will start with 3 belly breaths. So hands coming onto the belly. Breathing at your own rate. Nice big inhale, let the belly fill, let the hands expand. And as you're ready, exhale. Letting the belly drop, contracting back in towards the spine. One more time. Inhale, let the body fill. Exhale fully. One last time. Inhale, fill. Exhale fully. Good. So that's the first breath, the belly belly breath. The second breath we will add to this will be the chest breath. So we want to think of filling the breath through our body like filling a pitcher of water. So you start at the bottom, you fill all the way up on your inhale. As you exhale, just like you empty a pitcher of water, you're going to start at the top and work your way down. So one hand staying on the belly, one hand coming on the chest. The goal will be to fill the belly first, then the chest. And then as I exhale, the chest will drop first before the belly. It's a subtle movement, same concept. Let's come to try it. Bringing one hand to the belly, one hand to the chest. Nice big inhale, let the belly fill. And now the chest rises. Exhale, chest drops. Belly squeezes in towards the spine. Good. 2 more breaths. Inhale to expand. Exhale to squeeze in. 1 more. Go at your own breath speed. One more. Good. Last but not least, our third zone, our upper respiratory tract here. Our lungs actually come to just above our collarbones here. This very upper part of our lung tends to do a lot of work for oxygen exchange. We also see these very small, very sensitive muscles of the neck doing a lot of overtime, helping to pull up from their attachments on the rib cage. So why a lot of people get that neck strain or neck pain, especially if you're having, a bit of a coughing fit. It's allergy season right now. So we want to look after the muscles of the neck here. So as we inhale into this area this time, we'll have our hands expanding upwards and outwards off our torso. Our shoulders, when we get to the very top of our pitcher here, will shrug up towards our ears as we exhale, then rolling down the back, and then letting the rest of the wave move through the body. So it'll look something like this. Bring a hand to your belly and a hand to your chest. Nice big inhale. Breathe in. Fill the front of the belly. The chest. Squeeze the shoulders up towards the air. Exhale. Shoulders come down. Chest comes down. Belly comes down. Next breath. Inhale. Belly. Chest. Shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale. Shoulders roll down the back. Chest softens. Belly softens. Last one. Nice big inhale. And that is 3-part yogic breathing put together all at the end there. You can repeat in segments, especially if certain ones feel new or a little unsteady, or you can repeat with all 3 sections, the belly, the chest, and the shoulders as you need. Start with just a few breaths a day and give yourself the gift of a good calming breath. Thank you for sharing your time with me. I hope to practice with you again soon.